Stella is going to explain about hard flux and soft flux. Okay, so how do you tell what's what?
They are two different compounds, and I do not know the technical names for the ingredients, but hard flux has one purpose, and that is to lighten color.
Okay.
Soft flux has one purpose, and that is to lower the maturing temperature of the paint. So if you put soft flux in porcelain paint, that paint will mature on glass without melting your glass. Hard flux will not make glass paint out of porcelain paint. It just lightens color. If you have cobalt blue and you want sky blue, you put hard flux in it.
But it also makes it shinier too.
A little.
A little, yeah. Okay.
The flux is not, it's the glass in the glaze that makes the real shine.
Okay. So I got another question on the, I know you can, okay, go ahead and do the flux.
If you don't know what kind of flux, if it just says flux,
okay,
if you will mix a tiny little bit with your oil.
Oh, I have some oil right here. Any kind of oil?
Well, you know, your mixing
here,
medium.
Here's my
whatever.
mixing medium.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a tiny little bit of oil.
Okay.
If it is shiny, shiny white like chalk,
okay,
you have hard flux, and that is shiny white like chalk.
So that is hard flux.
That's hard flux.
Because I had that randomly in the States.
Yeah.
So I have hard flux.
All right.
That is.
When you mix it and it looks slightly gray, and it shines sort of like Vaseline on the edge.
Okay.
It's a little shimmer. That's soft flux.
Okay.
It'll never be this chalky white.
Okay.
Very good. That is chalky white. That's hard flux right there.
Okay. Got another question for you since we're talking about flux. And when you said you added the hard flux to, you know, some of your colors are duller, like your blues, like cobalt or whatever. What I've been doing, and I know flux would shine it up a little bit, I add, and also to black, I add a little bit of non-ping. One, it shines it up too, and then since I've been adding non-ping to my black, it also keeps it from popping off.
Yeah, because it has a sticking power. Like if you add iron reds to your black, they won't pop either.
And ruby colors too, right?
It sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, better than the black, which I don't know what they make black out of exactly, but they put something in there that doesn't adhere to the porcelain.
Right.
As well as some other colors.
Yeah.
And your non-ping is almost pure ground glass.
Okay.
So that's why it makes it shiny.
Okay. So you preferred adding like to your blues flux to make it shiny or lighter? It just makes it lighter. It doesn't make it shinier.
It does not really make it. It will make it lighter.
Okay.
You can start with I only carry one blue on my palette. And that's called Bright Royal. It just happens to be the color I like.
It's like a pure blue. Yeah.
And if I want it darker, I go to the bottom of my palette and I pick up ruby or black or dark green or dark purple, like what is the my dark purple? I can't think of what
violet?
it is.
Violet, like a dark
violet?
No,
it's
or is it
black grape.
Oh, okay.
Black grape has
I got tons of that.
Has a lot of color in it. So if you add it to blue or something, it just darkens it, but it's not like just adding black.
Okay.
You know,
well, it's got a little purple in it.
Yeah.
So it's a richer color. It doesn't kill it.
It doesn't kill it. It still is vibrant, but it's dark.
Okay. Well, thank you. And that's a good lesson. Anything else you want to add to this lesson?
For instance, if you want coping blue.
Yes.
You start with your middle value, royal blue, add a little flux till you get it to the tint you want it. Then add a tiny little bit of pecan, and you got coping blue.
A prettier coping blue, because some of those coping blues are dead gray. Yeah, and it's I like mixing. And also, if you use those other colors in your composition, it's complementary. You know it's going to match. It's not going to be an off color.
And I don't really want this on the...
Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, this is enough information for a little short video, especially about soft flux and hard flux.
Yeah.
And I have it written down, but I'd really like to refer it. If I
Yeah.
upload it to YouTube, guess what? I can just pull it up
Sure.
and I'll have that information if I can't find my notes. And of course, we have a visual too.
Right.
Thank you, Stella.
Mm-hmm.